Looming disaster. Saudi coalition seeks U.S. aid to capture Yemen port. Last humanitarian lifeline. The Saudi-led coalition is reportedly seeking direct U.S. support to recapture the port city of Hodeidah in Yemen. The battle for the humanitarian lifeline would spell disaster for the locals, human rights agencies warn. For nearly a week, the Saudi-led coalition forces have been preparing to launch a large-scale offensive on Hodeidah, the fourth-largest city in Yemen, with a population of 400,000 people, in an effort to recapture the city's port, which currently serves as one of the remaining humanitarian lifelines in the war-stricken country. However, before cutting what they call the vein that the Houthis are benefiting from, the coalition decided to seek U.S. support, the Wall Street Journal WSJ reported on Sunday. According to anonymous U.S. officials familiar with the issue, the United Arab Emirates approached Washington with a request. Secretary of State Mike Pompeo is now waiting for a quick assessment of the UAE's plea, which seeks U.S. intelligence capabilities, mainly drone overflights, to help a Saudi-led coalition retake Hodeidah. Washington's potential involvement has excited a number of U.S. officials and has left others worried about the potential consequences of such an operation. While the U.S. is weighing its options, the UAE and Saudi Arabian officials have allegedly assured the U.S. that they will stay clear of the port. Recapturing Hodeidah and its port is crucial for Saudi Arabia. Over the course of the conflict, Riyadh has repeatedly tried to blockade the docks, claiming that the port is being used to smuggle arms for the Houthi rebels. Repeated calls from human rights groups and the UN have kept the port open, on and off, so that vital aid can be delivered to the country. With an imminent threat hanging over the city now, numerous human rights groups warn that the battle to retake Hodeidah would spell humanitarian disaster. Given the grave humanitarian implications, if the attack goes ahead, we are calling on the parties to halt and attack, Daniel Garivan, a spokesman for the Norwegian Refugee Council, told RT. Hodeidah is a very densely populated area, and our predictions are that up to 100,000 people are at a risk of displacement or being caught in the crossfire. Hodeidah is essentially a lifeline for millions of struggling Yemenis. 22 million people are in need of humanitarian assistance, and the goods and the fuel and the medicine that comes through Hodeidah is a lifeline for those people, Garivan added. It's a densely populated area where any military scenario will risk coming at a huge human cost, Robert Mardini, Middle East Regional Director for the International Committee of the Red Cross ICRC, told Reuters on Friday. It remains a lifeline for the highlands where close to 70% of Yemenis live. It's about the need to have commercial imports,